welcome back to another Ream Stories tutorial. I'm Ariel, Ream's Author Success Manager, and today we're talking about how to use shelves, our newest feature for readers and authors. I will be demonstrating with Reamy the Cat's profile. This is your screen when you log into the app. You can click here to go to your author dashboard. Your shelves don't live there, they live on your profile, which you can access from this menu down here in the bottom right corner. There are multiple ways to create a shelf, so let's start by going to your profile. This is what your profile looks like to readers if you have your profile set as public. And you can change that up here. Reamy's profile is public. You can change who sees what authors you support and who sees what pages or profiles you follow. Your bio is right here, and we have social sharing links here. Over here is where you can actually see your shelves. As you can see, all of these are just the public facing shelves. Then we're going to come back to this corner menu and go to our shelves dashboard, basically. As you can see, there are a lot more shelves back here. We just finished Ream Raid, so all of these shelves have now been made private again, and when we do Raid again in October, we'll refresh the shelves and put them public. But you can kind of get an idea of how your shelves look from here. We're going to start by creating a new shelf. So we're going to come down here and click New Shelf. Let's call this one Books I Definitely Can't Read in Public. If you want this shelf to be private for any reason, you're going to click this box. But if you want your shelf to be public and shared on your profile with shelves, click Share to My Profile. And we're going to create that shelf. And then click on it, and there's nothing here yet. Side note, this video mostly covers romance, but we have lots of other genres on Ream, and authors of all genres are welcome. There are multiple ways you can add a book to your shelf, so let's start with a book from our currently reading section. Let's go here. This is going to drop us right into where we were last reading, and we go up here to this little icon. As you can see, it's already on some of our shelves, but we're going to add the newest shelf we just made, Books I Definitely Can't Read in Public. And then close. You can also, if you're just browsing the site and you come across some books that look good, you can add them from there. So let's do that. We made sure that the ebook icon is selected. Let's search vampire. And a whole bunch of books are coming up. Let's find some that look like something we want to read this week. Oh, here's a good one. We're going to pull it up. Right here on the title card, we click these three dots, and it says Add to Shelf. And then we can choose the shelf we just made. Let's do it with this one. Add to Shelf, choose the shelf we just made. And those books will show up on that shelf, and we can go there later and start reading them. Also, if you know an author's name and you want to add their books, we're going to change this icon to author, and we're going to search, let's search Lisa Vino, and scroll down and find one of, here's a book we want to put on this shelf. You can add it right from here as well with this icon, see? And then Books I Definitely Can't Read in Public. You can also add multiple formats to a shelf. Ream supports ebooks, audiobooks, and comics, so let's add one of each. We just did an ebook. Now let's add an audiobook. Let's add this one. books I definitely can't read in public. In this case, it would be listened to in public, but same thing. And let's add a comic. We have a comic right here. We can add books I definitely can't read in public. So now we have ebooks, audiobooks, and print books, or ebooks, audiobooks, and comics, I'm sorry. So now let's see how that shows up on our profile. Just scroll down here. You can rearrange shelves on the back end. It doesn't yet show up on the front end. That is an update that will be coming. We just click here to view all, and here we have a comic, some ebooks, an audiobook, all right there. Why use shelves? And how does it benefit you as an author? It's a great tool for helping your readers get started on your books, especially if you have like a lot of books. You can create a shelf titled Start Here so they know where to go, or High Heat Reads if your readers ask what's your spiciest book, or Low Heat Reads if your readers ask that. You can create shelves like you can see here. We have some free shelves that are all genres and separated by genre, so you can create that if you have like bonus material that's free, or reader magnets that are free. If you have a bunch of series that are set in the same universe, you can create a shelf for that, so all of the books in that universe are on a shelf, or all the series in that universe are on a shelf. You can also use it for cross promotion by creating, an alien romance shelf with a bunch of alien romance authors like you can see here. Or you can use it to run reader events if you run like a reader challenge and there are different books that you recommend each day. You can see that here. We did this back in June. If you write an anthology or a multi-author series with other authors, you can collect all of those books on a shelf in one place for readers. Or you can create a shelf based on vibes. If you know your readers like cozy vibes, make a shelf with, I think we have a cozy vibes shelf somewhere here. Maybe I need to add one. You can create a cozy shelf and send that out in your newsletter, so readers, when they need an escape, don't we all these days, can click on that and they can go and they can read a bunch of cozy books. I recommend linking your shelf somewhere in your author page bio, like you can see here. This is Reamy's Romantasy and Paranormal page, and right here we have shelves linked. How to get your readers involved. I keep hearing from readers how tired they are of Goodreads, and now they can make shelves on the same site that they read on. So readers have these profiles. You can follow readers. Let me show you how that works. I think I might already be following this person, so yeah. Let's see. Wow. Yeah, I can follow from here, I think, and it should show up. Okay. I found that one of the easiest ways to get readers involved is just telling them about a shelf that you've made and reminding them they can make their own. You can also make it an event or a fun challenge, asking readers to send you their most unhinged shelf names, or maybe host a giveaway. There are lots of different ways to do that. So that's how you use shelves. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email support@reamstories.com, or check out our help guides at help.reamstories.com, or visit Ream Academy, which you can find like this on Ream, where we have a Shelves 101 guide for authors and how they can get the most out of using shelves. Best of luck and happy reading.